Congratulations, both of you, on Come Away. It was such a lovely little film. Starting with you, David, Jack is really kind of his past casts a long shadow, if you will, over the present and over his family situation. Can you talk about, maybe what background work you did for him before coming onto the set?
Well, I'm a father of four, and so a lot of my work was bringing my own experience to the film. The long shadow you reference is not necessarily something that's within my own experience, but I do know that the choices you make as a parent definitely reflect on your children. And that's one of the things you're trying to do the best, is to not have any of your mistakes in any way negatively impact your kids. But, being imperfect is just part of the reality of being a parent. And so that was one of the things I really related to before I jumped on board with the film.
Kira, the dynamic between Alice and her brothers is such a core part of the film. How did you view her relationship to Peter and to David, and how did you guys connect off screen?
Yeah, so Come Away for me was just like a second family. It was amazing, and with Jordan and Reese, I think we had as much fun on screen as we did off screen. We connected so well, and we just had a really nice relationship and got along really well.
And for both of you, of course, the relationship between Alice and her parents is very complicated throughout the film. What was it like kind of finding the right balance between the tension and then, of course, the familial love?
Yeah, I think for me, in between of that, there was always fun. There was always fun in this family. There was a few dull moments, but then that really, we used that, and then we said, well, sometimes there is sad things happening, but we've just got to make a good thing out of the present, really.
How about, do you guys have any of your own favorite fairy tales that maybe Come Away reminded you of, or that you would put together?
Well, for me personally, one of my favorites has always been Peter Pan. I really love and loved growing up the notion of staying a kid forever. It wasn't until I got a bit older I realized that wasn't necessarily the way to be as going into my adulthood. And that was one of the reasons why jumping on board with this was so exciting, because even though I loved that fairy tale growing up, I just never thought I would get to be a part of it. And let alone see someone who looks like me or looks like my kids playing Alice or Peter. And so that's just one of the things that is just so magnificent about this. And I know Angelina Jolie felt the same, which is why she jumped on board. She also has kids who look like Keira and Jordan and Reese. And so, to have this fairy tale told through that lens is just something that I just think has hopefully anyway, a real cultural impact.
That's wonderful. Thank you both so much.